Controller support. Call of Duty Mobile is global. Everybody's freaking out about the game now. Everybody's playing it. Even YouTubers that strictly play PC games and console games are playing this game and they love it. Well, I did say that the game was going to beat PUBG Mobile. but yeah, guys, there's one topic that I don't think people have really paid attention to. Before Call of Duty Mobile became global, Activision released an update that was going to give us a whole lot of new functions, and guess what was added to it? Controller support. But also guess again, it was only added to iOS devices. And guys, look at it from this way. iOS devices are usually more powerful than most Android phones, unless if you have a beast of an Android phone, then you surpass iOS users. But iOS users also have controller support now, which does not level the playing field. I mean, it's so unfair. Like, what is Activision thinking? I mean, unless if iOS users or controller users are not going to play against, well, people that are not using controller, then this is so unfair. They should add controller support to Android devices, because of, I do not understand why we did not get the controller support in the first place. I mean, we got the same updates, I think, but well, it's unfair, and I don't think people have really noticed, but I've noticed that in some matches I'm just getting totally destroyed in some rank matches, and I'm suspecting it's because of people are playing with controllers. I mean, people will be like, hey, come in, give me guy, controller does not change anything, it is your skill. But listen to yourself. Playing with a controller, especially if you've been playing with a controller since the day they gave birth to you. For example, me, I've been playing with controllers since the first day they gave birth to me. Oh no, sorry, I did not start playing games at 1 year old. I started playing games when I was like 4 years old, but still, at the age of 4 years old, I've been playing with controllers. So yeah, give me a controller in a game like Call of Duty Mobile and I will dominate people that are using touchscreen controls. And even touchscreen controls are not even that good in the first place. I mean, I play a whole lot of touchscreen games. I mean, I've been playing Android games since like 2016. Yeah, but still, I've been playing it for years and I still hate touchscreen controls. It's so not good for playing games, especially online games. Like, you can manage in a game that is not online, offline game, you can manage touchscreen controls, but in an online game that is competitive, especially with something like Call of Duty, you cannot manage at all. You will just, you cannot just manage, especially with new players. Like, so only players that are coming from consoles and that have iOS devices get to enjoy the controller support in these games. And if you think about it, 90% of mobile users are Android users, like maybe 10% or 20% are iOS users. So what are they thinking? Giving the richer community gamepad support and giving the poor community, which they will actually make more money from, not controller support. But I guess you can also look at it in this way, that because of how high their money or how much money they're going to make from Android people, or we Android people, I mean, our population is too much that no matter how many of us leave the game or stop playing the game, they're still going to make hundreds of millions of dollars no matter what from the Android community. So I guess they are not really taking us seriously. Activision are just looking at no matter what, we're still going to make hundreds and millions of dollars. So who gives a fuck? And they're just being lazy with us. So I don't understand. They should add controller support to Android devices. I mean, I know not everybody's going to use the controller support, but most of us are going to want to use the controller support, especially people coming from consoles to, well, mobile devices. They are going to want to use the controller support. And now my boner for this game has just reduced because of it does not have controller support again, and I have not played the game for days because of no controller support. I was expecting controller support with the global release. I've tested all controllers. I only have one controller, the Apegra, and people will be like, oh, come on, you've only tested it with one controller. I've read YouTube channels. I said read. I've watched YouTube videos everywhere, and everybody are just saying controller support is coming soon for Android. And I've also read blogs, and it's still the same thing. No controller support for Android devices. What the fuck, man? So yeah, guys, I'm done. It's just a short video. I'll keep informing you guys if we ever get controller support on Android devices. So thanks for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. EB's out.